Hello, this is Michaela, and today I'm going to be talking about dark autumn. This is the darkest season in the autumn family. It's one of 3 seasons in the autumn family, and as you may know, it's one of the 12 seasons in the 12 season color analysis. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my video on 12 season color analysis and skin undertones so you can determine your skin undertone and you can have a little bit more background information on the 12 season color analysis chart. If this video is useful to you and you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. It really motivates me to keep making and posting these videos. And with that said, let's get into the characteristics of what makes a dark autumn. And also, don't worry too much if your characteristics aren't exactly the same of the ones that I'm going to describe. You may still fall into the season without perfectly matching every single characteristic if your overall appearance matches the profile. Okay, you're a dark autumn if the primary aspect of your overall appearance is dark. So your primary characteristic is dark and your secondary characteristic is warm. This means that warmer colors will suit you better than cooler colors. Regardless of the color of your skin, your contrast is usually going to be high. So your hair and your eyes will pop out and will contrast compared to your skin. If for some reason you have dyed your hair lighter or you have a different color, try to guide yourself with your natural coloring and not the coloring that you have right now. In addition, because your undertone is warm, it means that warmer colors will look better on you. This means that, for example, golden jewelry or gold color in general will look better on you than silver. On the 3 dimensions of color, dark autumn has the following settings. On the hue scale, the colors lean towards the warm end of the scale but are not extremely warm. This means they contain more yellow than blue undertones. Even if you choose blue, which is the coolest color of all, you will only find warmer shades like turquoise and greenish blues that have a tint of yellow. Value scale, or in other words, contrast, is very high. In keeping with dark autumn's primary color aspect, most colors have a lot of depth. However, they are also lighter and medium colors on the palette. These are required to create highly contrasted outfits. The colors are medium in the chroma scale, meaning they are neither extremely soft and muted nor extremely bright and vibrant. They do, however, appear rich due to their warmth. Dark autumn sits between true autumn and dark winter on the seasonal flowchart. It falls at the winter end of the autumn palette. Therefore, the colors are more saturated, cooler, and darker than those of true autumn. The most common colors for dark autumn eyes are dark hazel, dark green, warm dark brown, and warm black. You may notice swirling and erratic borders around the pupil and freckles on the iris, which are characteristic of autumn eyes. The skin is either neutral or neutral warm, meaning both gold and silver look good against it, but gold looks better. Dark autumn skin comes in a variety of shades ranging from light to deep. Skin undertones are golden or bronze. The skin can appear pale in winter and may also have freckles. Dark autumn hair is typically medium to dark golden brown, dark auburn, dark brown or black brown, but with warm undertones. Regardless of the color, dark autumn hair has a rich, warm, and deep glow to it and may develop golden or red highlights when in the sun. Dark autumn coloring combines depth with warmth. Consequently, dark autumn colors are the most pigmented and darkest of the autumn family. Dark autumn sits at the darkest and least warm end of the autumn spectrum, but still retains some warmth without drifting into the cool winter palette. True to dark autumn's primary color aspect, the colors are deep, but there are also lighter colors on the palette, which are necessary to create the high contrast naturally present in a dark autumn's appearance. Most colors are yellow-based, making them naturally warm. The range of colors is also quite broad, but the focus lies on golden hues such as mustard yellow, oranges, and reds. Although the colors may appear bright, they are not. It's their warmth that makes them rich, but this is not actual brightness. Even though black is a dark color, the cool, icy black of winter will not flatter you. Instead, there is a warmer black with a subtle greenish undertone on the dark autumn color palette, as well as dark chocolate browns. These are your dark neutrals, and they will complement your warmer coloring more than true black. The same applies to white. A pure white is too cool and too harsh against dark autumn skin. Instead, you have different shades of beige and yellow that are warmer and much more suitable. You can use these as light neutrals. Since dark autumn's main color aspects are depth and warmth, your worst colors are light and cool. White, pastel, and other toned down colors such as dusty blues and pinks will make your naturally rich coloring look off and washed out. Very cool, frosty colors like intense pinks and bluish grays will also clash with your naturally warm appearance. For color combinations, technically you can combine any of the colors on the Dark Autumn palette with each other, but certain combinations will look much better than others. Dark Autumn's natural appearance is highly contrasting, therefore the best color combinations for your outfits are also highly contrasting. Specifically, Dark Autumn's contrast is a contrast in value rather than hue. This means pairing light with dark colors is the best way for you to create contrast. You can pair darker colors with lighter, brighter accent colors. If you have dark skin, you can create contrast by wearing outfits in lighter colors and accenting them with darker ones. If you want to create even more contrast, you can also opt for a hue contrast. Pair hues that sit opposite to each other on the color wheel, such as yellow and blue. Less flattering color combinations for Dark Autumn are those that have very little contrast, such as monochromatic looks. If you want to go down that road, make sure to combine the very lightest with the very darkest shade of your chosen hue. Otherwise, your naturally contrasting appearance will look dull. The same can be said for neutral-only combinations. They can make you look bland. For metals and accessories, since Dark Autumn has neutral warm coloring, a large range of metals will look flattering on you. From bronze, brass, gold to copper and pewter, all will work for you. Silver may also work for you, but make sure to select a warmer shade rather than a very cool blue one. Metals are generally better with less shine and more depth, like antiqued, oxidized, and hammered metals. Warm reddish stones are perfect, such as carnelian, garnet, and jasper. Another great stone is emerald, but framed in yellow or pink gold. Okay, so we have arrived at makeup. It is very hard to give recommendations on complexion makeup such as foundation and concealer. These are best color matched to your individual skin. Have in mind that your skin is neutral warm, meaning you have warmer undertones. Generally, foundation and concealer are best when they have more of a matte or satin finish. Dewy or shiny finishes will look off on you. Avoid pink and blue based foundations that will clash with your warmer coloring. Bronzer is a great product for all autumns. It brings out a healthy golden glow in your appearance. The best bronzers for Dark Autumn are neither too orangey nor too muted. They can go quite deep, especially if your complexion is on the darker side. Some trial and error may be required here to find your best shade. Autumn is about low lighting. On a face, that means contour. Shadows go dark in clothing, and so they should on the face. You can use bronzer both as a contour and brow bone color. Instead of bronzer, you can also use a slightly darker powder than your foundation. You can go quite a bit darker than you think and create a bold shadow emphasis, and once blended, it still looks natural. Avoid overly shimmery bronzers though. Some shimmer is desirable, but too much can be overwhelming. Eye makeup colors are also taken from the neutral area of the Dark Autumn palette, except for eyeshadow colors. Highlight eyeshadows come from the complementary and accent colors area on the palette. Neutral eyeshadows colors are the beiges, golds, and olives on the palette. For highlight and accent eyeshadow colors, opt for purples, blues, and greens on your palette. Opt for a more matte finish. You can also wear metallic eyeshadows, particularly in deeper colors. Beware of lighter colors though, as they might have an icy finish, which will look unflattering on you. Avoid glitter finishes as well as cool blue-based eyeshadow colors. Your best mascara is brown black, not true black. A very dark, warm gray or green will also work. Most black mascaras available are blue black, which could be too cool for your appearance. Eyeliner colors are dark purple, olives, greens, and blues. Helpful tip: choose an eyeliner that is a similar color to your eyes to bring them out. Again, avoid black since it's too harsh on you. Your darkest color here is Hot Fudge. The right shade of blusher for you will depend on the depth of your coloring, so some trial and error might be required here. Keep it natural looking with lighter browns and pinkish reds if you're on the lighter side, and if you're darker, you can try some of the darker reddish and brownish colors. Avoid pink-based blushes, which are too cool for your appearance. Select a blusher with a matte or slightly shimmery finish. Too much shimmer can be overwhelming. Depending on the depth of your coloring, choose either the lighter lipsticks, the pinks and burnt oranges, or the darker lipstick colors, the dark reds and browns. Opt for matte finishes or ones with some shimmer. Stay away from lip gloss and too much shine. Something that you might have noticed already if you're a dark autumn is that highlighters are an absolutely no-go. Because autumn is about low lights, it's better to frame your face using bronzer and contouring. Dark autumn makeup works best if it's deeply intense, but instead of plunging your whole face into darkness, the focus should be just on one area of your face. For a daytime look, keep your lips in the background, focus on highlighting the eyes with some mascara and perhaps an earthy eyeshadow instead. You can apply a small amount of bronzer or blusher to your cheeks to define your face. For more dramatic looks, you have two options. Either intensify the smoky eye look and keep your lips nude. Your second option is to put your lips center stage. Keep your eye makeup clean and simple with neutral eyeshadow and some mascara, but your lips can be dipped into one of your dark lipstick options that make them focus on your look. Personally, I love how dark lipstick looks on autumns. I think this is one of the things where you can really have fun at. You can try different darker lipsticks that other seasons can't wear. If you want to learn more about season color analysis and want to figure out your personal colors and your undertone, make sure to watch my other videos that I have on this channel, and I will be uploading more every week. Okay, that is all for this video. I hope that was useful for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will try to answer them as thoroughly and as much as I can. Remember to subscribe if you like this content. It really helps out my channel and it motivates me to create more content and upload more content like this. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time. Ciao.